Well, all right, y'all. All across the USC, Compton, Watts, Bay to LA. Pomona, California, from valley to valley, we represent that killer Cali. So if you keeping it real on your side of your town, you tune in to Gangsta Chronicles.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes.
If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth.
Gangsta Chronicles, this is not your average show.
You're now tuned into the real MC8, Big James, and Big Steel.
This is strictly from the streets.
Hello.
We represent the James.
We'd like to welcome you to this special edition of the Gangsta Chronicles podcast. And today, I got my Dallas homeboys down there with me. Introduce yourself, fellas.
Shit, we know we Charleston white man, a.k.a. Charleston Blue out of Fort Worth, Texas. OG Percy, show no mercy. That's the way my daddy cursed me, Murder World, Texas.
For sure.
Dewberry, boss.
Dewberry.
I'm just Dewberry, man.
For
Legendary.
Dewberry,
Put that on the name.
Dewberry, the legendary, man. My boy, my nigga, Charleston Blue, man. And OG Percy, man. What's cracking down there in Dallas, man? There's a lot of shit going on down in the city right now. What's happening out there?
Shit, dude, you got it.
Shit, a bunch of everything. You know what I'm saying? We depend on where you want to start at, man. You know, depending on where you want to start at, man. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it's a whole lot going on down here. You know what I'm saying?
I want to start, yeah. Because I know, man, there's a lot of people don't know, man. Dallas is really banging down there, man. They really cripping down there, and they really blood and fire ruin down there, man. Tell me, OG Percy.
What's
Tell
that?
the people where you from. You from rolling 60s, right?
Oh, no, I'm Five Deuce Hoover Crip gang, man. Five Deuce Hoover Crip gang. Yes,
Five
sir.
Deuce over Hoover Crip gang. Tell me this, man. You being in Dallas, man.
I'm from the murder.
Murder.
I'm from the murder. Murder Worth, Texas. Fort Worth is y'all call it. Cowtown is y'all call it. Yeah, the stockyards is y'all call it. Is that right, Diamond? I got my manager on her, Diamond Stone TV. You know, shout out to my boy Diamond Stone. I'm gonna always do this.
Yeah,
baby.
shout out to him, man.
Yeah.
Respect, big up to Diamond Stone, man. So tell me this, OG Percy. When did you get put on, man? How did the Crips make their way down there to Fort Worth, Texas?
How did they make their way? They came on a boat, just like the rest of the niggas got hurt, like Charleston say. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, but we didn't get out from California though. My crib came from Shreveport, Louisiana, man. Shout out to goddamn you, R.I.P. the Little Rank, man. Mine came from Shreveport, Louisiana, Cooper Road, man. That's why we throw out fire, do something like this, not like that. They throw fire, do something like this and everywhere else, but we throw ours up like this. And that's not a fire deuce. That stands for Cooper Road. If you turn it this way, you'll see the C and the R. That stands for Cooper Road. Yeah, that's where we got our cripping from. Yeah.
Oh shit! So all the way from Shreveport,
Louisiana.
Well, what's the history in Shreveport then, man, with the cripping there?
Excuse me?
So what's the history? Like how history of how it got started and introduced all the way to Fort Worth.
Oh well, I don't know how I got to Louisiana. I just know how I got to Fort Worth. It came and shout out to my cousin Bobby Wayne Reed. Bobby Wayne Reed, he used to court this little chick out there, and he moved their family from Shreveport, Louisiana, down this way. He moved them down. He used to go with their mom, you know what I'm saying? He moved them down this way. Shout out to Chris, man. Shout out R.I.P. the Little Rank. You understand? He was the first little hard head to run that cripping down. He started in the juvenile system, where my boy Charleston man was at. You know, a lot of cripping started in juvenile down there, man, before it hit the streets. And the bad guy, Little Columbus, he was a bad actor. Little Rank was a bad actor. That's where he act bad in juvenile. He brought it to the streets to get the streets out here. And took off, he planted a seed and they grow like trees out here, man.
What year was that?
That was in 88, man.
88, man. That's a long ass time ago, man. So tell me this, man. How many different sets is it, man, is in Fort Worth right now?
I could right now, I couldn't even tell you. I'd be a damn fool to even try to. There's so many KYNs and YNTs and ABCs, 1, 2, 3s, FYZs down here, you know what I'm saying? But the only set I ever kept up with Five Deuce, man. I kept up with the 4 trays, I kept up with the 5 Deuce, I kept up with the grapes, man. That's what we got down here mostly. Trays, Deuces, 5s, trays, and 7s. Yeah, that's mostly what we got in Fort Worth.
Say, but you got to understand Dallas and Fort Worth is kind of two different. It's kind of like the Bay Area and South LA. Even though we close by each other, we two, you know, it's a line that separates us culture wise.
Yeah, a whole line.
Yeah, it's a whole line that separates us culture wise.
Because I'm
turn that sideways.
Now you got him good right there.
Yeah.
Okay, yes, sir.
Yeah, push that. Yeah, push it. Yeah,
Right
just
there.
turn it.
all right. Yeah, man, you know, but I'm from Dallas, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Yeah, and it's 60, man. It's neighborhood on me, man. You know what I'm saying? But see, one thing about it, man, you know, in the funk, in the D, it's kind of a different vibration. You know what I'm saying? But I done kicked dust in both territories.
Okay.
You see what I'm saying? So, you know, so with that being said, you know, it's a different kind of, it's a whole different kind of vibe when it come down to communicate, when it come down to this cripping in this blood thing. You know what I'm saying? So with me, as I am, you know what I'm saying, I'm a roller, you know, but you know, my literature and my knowledge come from Cali. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, that's how I roll. But at the same time, with me being who I am, to come out here, I'm on a whole nother different planet. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to create something that's totally different. You know, I got a whole entourage, and my whole entourage not consist of 60. My whole entourage not consist of Crip. My whole entourage consists of real individuals that's loyal. That's the reason why we represent what we represent. Loyalty brings royalty. Everything we do got to be loyal. So I fuck with loyal individuals, point blank period. Crip, Bloods, it doesn't matter. You know what I'm saying? So now when it come down to that, you know, that's what we own. So, you know, what's going on in Dallas, that's what's going on in Dallas, man. You know what I'm saying? We creating a quality movement, you know what I'm saying, to wake up the city. Point blank period. You know what I'm saying? We creating a bridge. Where the young niggas and the old ones, we bring them together as one. You know what I'm saying? Something that a lot of people can't do. But I can truly say that I can do because I done did it before on the inside the institution. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I can truly say that. A lot of people can't say that, but I can say that. You know what I'm saying? And not only can I say that, my name don't have no flaws or no gimmicks on it. My name have number legendary conversation when you say my name, and it's Dewberry. Mr. Blueberry to anybody that represent the game. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, the whole world knows.
Yeah, my nigga since childhood, man. Yeah. They say the nigga lightning fast off that Ferguson unit.
Yeah, man.
Say he hits y'all at the bottom of your feet, man. That's what they say about it.
So, you know, at the end of the day, man, so, you know, we here for one reason, man, because it's a gangster chronicle. Well, let's talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We're going to lay it all the way down because guess what? It needs to be heard. And I'm going to let them hear it. You know what I'm saying? It comes from my mouth. You know what I'm saying? Anything you want to know. You know what I'm saying? We're going to spit it out.
Yeah, for sure, man. So tell me this, big dog. Tell me this, bro. With all the stuff, because y'all real active down there, man. It's like y'all really putting y'all murder game down and everything else, man. And I know it's a point sometimes where y'all look and say, man, this shit is kind of getting out of control, man. What are y'all doing right now, man, to kind of curb some of the bullshit that's going on in the city?
Okay, let me just say what I'm doing. What I'm doing is I done created, like I said, my nephew and them, they bloods. You know what I'm saying? So what they done created, I'm just a vessel. I'm here to uplift the youth. And guess what? They are bloods. So therefore, when you hear LBR and you hear Large Brain Royce, it is not about Bloods or Crips. It's about a bunch of individuals that came together as a whole to bridge the gap in Dallas. Oak Cliff, West Dallas, South Dallas, North Dallas, East Dallas. We all is one brain. So with that being said, we are creating something else to let them know that in order for us to make it to the top, we got to come together as one.
Now, if I was standing in front of the college university and the professor asked me that question, well, in academia terms, I would say we have created alternatives and resources on our own, man, without having to, solicit government fundings. We've got men together in the community with some backgrounds who also embody and represent what the word redemption, who's righting their wrongs, man. And they created this organization of other black men. And they done created alternatives by providing music, entertainment, boxing, as well as life skills coaching in the streets, man. So that's what he said if we were saying it in another layman's term. OG Percy?
In my terms, I'm out here. I put together I hooked up with Diamond Stone TV, man. We made a bond together. And we put together the Tales from the Crip, man. Tales from the Crip, man, is for somebody to listen, man. The True Testament. Maybe they're gonna hear some of these tales, man. It's like a Bible, man. You know, I'm trying to save a soul. I already tore down some. So my thing is, we put together Tales from a Crip, not to glorify prison life. Never that. It's not to glorify prison life. It's maybe somebody hears something in one of them stories and say, hey, man, I ain't never going to that place, man. I don't never want to go to that prison, man. You know, and when I tell these stories, it's not to offend nobody, but the truth is the truth. And I'm going to throw the truth out there. And I'm hoping that I can offend somebody, and them the ones that I don't want to ever go. And if I can save just one soul, you understand me, from going to that place, that's my job right now.
Hey, man, you know what, though, man? That's the thing. That's what these young niggas need to hear, because, see, a lot of people, man, look at the gang banging, you know, from these rappers and stuff like that, man. They see the cars, the bad bitches and everything, man, but it's a prison sentence behind that shit. You know what I mean? It's a cemetery. It's a casket behind that shit, man. So you can't do nothing but bring it to them real, man, because a lot of these dudes, man, they just don't know no motherfucking better. You know what I mean?
Oh, man, you know they say when you know better, you do better. And the older I get, the more that makes sense. Our people really don't know better. Most of us at this point, right, from 1969 to now, it's been 50 years of this shit. So a lot of children, some is born into it, right? When they step off their porch, they families will never move out of this zip code. So because they was born and they live in this zip code, man, they got to take to, you know, the flag of this village. And they don't get to choose this. The village choose you when you step off the porch, man, based on who your mom and daddy is.
Yeah, man. And that's the thing, man, you know, because I can't do nothing but applaud what y'all doing, man. Because like I told somebody the other day, man, you know, when me and Uncle was talking, y'all really getting down there, man. And I don't think people have no idea the stuff that's going on down there in Fort Worth and Dallas right now, man. And it's like, we got some of our brightest minds, some of our best and brightest is behind the walls right now, behind the penitentiary walls. And when they went behind those walls, they left a generation of young men out there in the streets, man, that's doing exactly what they're doing now, because that's all they know.
Those that's closest to the problem are the closest to the solutions. And so we have those that's closest to the problems. Not saying that we imitated California, but we took the culture that was created in California and we emulated it. We didn't imitate it, we emulated it. And man, we took it further than what it was intended for it to go, man. We got some guys down here that hold true and embody what a Crip, a California Crip is, what a California blood is, based on what you guys created. And they go die with it. They go die with it, and it's been passed down to their children. And children turn away from their mothers for it. And we write our mothers letters, and we tell our mothers we got the Crip God. We don't want your God, mama. So, man, we emulated it from what the originals had no intentions on it becoming. So how do you stop that, right? How do you stop it? You go back to the roots. You go back to the roots of it, right? We got to go back to Cali. And dig up those roots, and that's you guys. And then you guys come back out and help us connect the dots and you know, dot the I's and cross the T's.
Exactly. Dewberry, this question is for you in particular, man. I know it's a natural thing, man. A lot of rappers do belong to gangs, right? That's just like, it's like hip hop and gang banging is intertwined as a culture, right?
Thanks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, they intertwine as a culture. When you saw the thing going down, man, with Mo 3, Yellow Beezy, and all them other cats, man, if y'all could have intervened in that, man, what would you have told them cats, man, before it went this far?
Now, on that level, let me just say this, I'm going to jump in and out on that. I'm a street nigga. Facts. Point blank period. I'm a street nigga. Facts. I'm not a rapper. I'm a street nigga. Point blank period. And I live under certain codes and ethics. When blood is being shed, I don't speak on it.
I can feel that.
Whenever there's blood being shed, I'd never speak on it due to the fact it's bigger than life. So therefore, before the blood is being shed, it's knowledge come from those that's around you. I'm not around now one of them. So I never had the opportunity to serve them with the knowledge or the game that I got. So when they went about their way and did what they did, hey, we understand these streets got rules in it. These streets got rules in it. And no matter what, we always got to have knowledge that these streets got rules in it, and I stand on that. You see what I'm saying?
Yes, indeed.
So
yes,
with that
indeed.
being stated, you know, I'm not, like I said, I'm not a rapper, but I am part of the hip-hop entertainment world. And I'm, you know, so with that, you know.
Pause real quick, 1 second.
That's it.
Yeah, that's it. Oh, how you doing?
That's how you gotta do it, though.
Yeah.
See, what I like is the balance, right? 8 ain't on here. 8 gonna leave, talk about something else, and then, you know, Mob be pulling for what he pulling from, right? But what I really want to do with this is the Gangster Chronicle South. We have to have that. It's needed more than anything.
Yeah.
And do if you down, I'm pulling for you. I'm gonna make it happen.
Well, that's actually an elected official behind. Y'all brought him for the father program.
But we finna get into that too.
Yeah.
And see what the program that I really want.
Yeah, so Duke, and the reason I just want to reiterate, the reason I asked you that question wasn't to speak on nobody in particular, so to speak, but I want to know, what would you tell all these cats? Let me make it more in general terms. What would you tell these cats out here, man, that do have problems with each other and how to deal with their problems? Like, what would you tell these guys? What would be your recommendation to these young cats? This for all of y'all, I guess. What do y'all have to say to the young cats in Dallas, man, that's kind of talking with their gun instead of talking with their mouth or with their hands?
Get old. Get old. You know what I'm saying? Because right now what we dealing with the generation of the 90s babies. You might not understand what I mean when I say that. We dealing with that generation where when they took us away in the 90s, I left in 1992. See, in the 90s was a time where a lot of blacks got incarcerated for a long period of time. So with that being said, they had kids. So when they had kids, them kids done got older. Now these the kids that had no father. These the kids mama that's strippers now. Okay? We dealing with a whole nother life cycle now. So we dealing with some kids that never understood what it was like for a daddy to tell him, say, man, what are you doing? Or a mama to say, sit your ass down. So we dealing with a whole nother generation right now. So with that being said, my way to get back to the youth is through the entertainment, because that's what's controlling society right now. Not me.
Goddamn rapper.
Not me. And the crazy part about it is, I'm who they talking about.
Yeah, straight up.
I'm that nigga that went down there, did 18. Yeah. I'm that nigga that got that body. I'm that nigga that was down there solid. I'm that nigga that whooped your big homie, your OG. I'm that nigga that did all that. I'm that nigga that did everything that you rapping about. You haven't done a motherfucking thing, rapper. Thanks. So, but due to the fact that they got some cash and some jewelry, I got a little bit too, but that's what they look up to. So them are called the big homies. They don't see. I'm from an area where when you become a big homie in the OG, you gotta have stripes like zebras. I got a whole lot of stripes on my back. I earned every stripe. So it's a whole different ball game. So when we attack the youth, we gotta attack the youth with knowledge. With truth. We gotta let them know the facts.
Real models, not role.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he said, we real models, not role models.
Fire.
Yeah,
You know
really,
what I'm saying?
'cause,
Don't look at me and fall after me. Look at me and listen to me. And I'm gonna tell you how to get it, because I'm just a vessel. I done did everything that what they talk about, I did it. I'm just a vessel. When my little nephew and them say, hey man, I wanna do this, I'm just a vessel to let them know, like, nigga, let's do it. I'm just gonna give you what you need to make it go farther. That's all I am. I can't get another strike. I can't. So I'm just a vessel to the youth. I'm a vessel to the old heads. I'm a vessel to everybody, because all the big homies, OGs, now, if they done time with me, 99% of the time, they had to listen to me anyway. But I'm just changing my game up and giving it to them a different kind of way. That's it.
Finally get a chance to let the real